What's up, guys? Hammer time. Yeah, I don't know. We're just sitting here, and I thought, oh man, there's I got to make a video. Let me do something real quick. So the other day, I had a buddy come over. He was needing something for his four-wheeler, and I went down there to look in my junk pile of four-wheelers that I've got, and I found the thing he was looking for, but I also found some other stuff. I'd apparently forgot and left like a whole socket set of Craftsman stuff down there in one of my four-wheelers. I was pretty happy I found it again. So that just kind of got me thinking. I was like, oh man, did I forget something somewhere else? And I was up here cleaning some stuff out, and I was looking around, and I come across this toolbox I'd bought a long time ago, and I was like, oh man, let me look through that. So I started looking through it, and it's just a bunch of cheap ass shit. I bought it off this guy. He's pretty much the town drunk. Everybody knows who he is up here where I'm at, but I ain't gonna mention his name. He's not that important. But I helped the guy out, well, a couple years ago. I gave him like $5 or $10 for it or something, just so he'd probably get another 6-pack. Anyway, I was looking through this toolbox, and it's got some cheap stuff in it, Chinese-made wrenches and sockets and a few other things. But I kept digging around, and like you tool guys out there know what I'm talking about. You see a box of tools, you got to pick every one of them up, look at them, check the name on them, see what size they are in case you're missing one or something. So that's what I was doing. I was going through this thing, man. I was searching, and then I came across something, and I got really excited. And it was a Eastco socket. It was a 7/16 6-point socket, and it was the little short one, which, it's just socket. No reason to be super excited, but I'm super excited because I've got like 3 other Eastco sockets, and you tool guys know what that means. Now I've got to make a damn Eastco socket set. So yeah, I'm gonna have fun looking for those now. I've been looking for some SK stuff and a couple other things. See here, I got a whole bunch of SK stuff. This here's Craftsman. It's a spark plug socket. I got a lot of. Well, here, I'll just show you. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm working with right now. I got a few things there. That's kind of my little get it done box. I've got another toolbox that's like way more packed than that, but that's like does most of the things I need to do around the house, fix a lawnmower, chainsaw, whatever. And if you're my buddy Rob, helps me fix Rob's tire because his tire is his brakes went out on his truck, and I had to take his tire off. And actually only have one 7/8 socket, and it was a shitty one. It was Taiwan made, but we used it, got the tire off, ended up breaking that crappy socket. And Rob was a cool guy. He went out and bought me another one. Appreciate it, Rob, if you're watching. And I fixed the brakes on his truck. We put a new rotor on it, and a caliper, and brake pads, and all that good stuff. Yeah, so we did all that and everything. But yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys about those tools because that was pretty cool. Like I had that toolbox for a long time. I mean, it just kind of sitting there with some other stuff, and I was like, never really paid much attention to it or anything. And then when I found my other socket set that I had, forgot about, it got me thinking. I was like, oh man, did I forget my stuff somewhere else? I better go start looking through some things. I got a lot of stuff to look through. And yeah, I come across that Eastco socket, man, and it kind of made my day. Like most of the stuff in there was like, there's like some Great Neck stuff, a couple Pittsburgh things. Oh geez, I don't know. There's Olympia tools. It's made in China. I don't know if you guys know Olympia or not. And then there was a couple other things, a couple little crappy ratchets. You get them like the $5 bin wherever you buy them at, Tractor Supply, whatever. There's a couple of those in there. Nothing real fancy. I mean, it works, but I kind of like quality. You know what I mean? If it feels like crap in your hand, you're not going to want to use it, right? You know what I mean? So spend the money, get a good tool, and you're not going to be disappointed that you bought a good tool because it's going to get the job done, and probably it's not going to tear up on you when you're using it. So but yeah, I found that Eastco socket. And for those of you that don't know, Eastco, I think there might be somebody else that can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Eastco was pretty much the original Craftsman back in the day, because the way their sockets look, they look very similar to like Craftsman. And I don't know, maybe Eastco made sockets for Craftsman, but I think Eastco was the original Craftsman sockets. I think I could be wrong, but it's pretty cool. And now I've got like 4 or 5 of them, and then plus that one I just found, so that's pretty neat. Now I'm gonna have to try to make a whole set of Eastco stuff. And the ratchets look just like a freaking Craftsman. Here, let's see, I got one here somewhere. Yeah, here we go, perfect. This right here. An Eastco ratchet looks very similar to the Craftsman. Yep, just a little old Craftsman 3/8 drive. But, yep, that's kind of what they look like. So, that was just really cool, man. I want to share that, and I hope you guys enjoy. And hopefully, I can figure out how to do this whole editing thing. It's really kind of difficult for me. I'm not really set up to edit anything yet. So it's kind of what you get when I turn the camera on. So I hope you guys enjoy, and remember, Fast Eddie loves you, and I'll catch you in the next one.